Hi guys, it's time to make Stefan's special Hershey's chocolate cake. So I've got my bowl, I've got everything out here that I need. Hopefully it's everything. I've got my mixer. I've already got everything, the eggs out to room temperature. Oh honey, we got to make sure everything passes inspection. They're coming Wednesday.
Huh?
Wednesday she's coming to do the inspection on the house.
Well, yeah.
So I have my bowl here for my cake stuff. I have this bowl here for the frosting. I have this is full of, I want to say 4.5 ounces of Hershey's chocolate. And I got the miniatures so I can break them up really small. So I've got regular Hershey's and I've got Hershey's with almonds. So half and half in here. And we're going to melt this down. I've got my eggs room temperature already. And I'm not going to need my powdered sugar because I thought we had cream cheese. I was going to do a cream cheese frosting for this cake, but I'm out. And we already just came back from town and we don't want to go again. So I am going to improvise and we are going to use this whipped topping here. So it was in the freezer. I'm going to let it thaw out and then I'm going to add some cocoa to that. And a tablespoon of chocolate jello is going to go in that as well. So we're going to make it work.
From the store.
It would be in the Dollar Tree bag or the bag over there.
Oh,
there goes Brian. He meant to say hi to you guys.
Oh, hi.
So let me put this powdered sugar away because I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it. So the next cake that I make, I'm going to try my best to make it keto friendly. It'll probably be gluten-free, sugar-free as much as possible. So we'll get started. So I've just got a regular Devil's Food chocolate cake mix here. It says super moist. We'll see about that. We're going to make it moist either way. So I've got my butter in the microwave melting. So we're going to add all our dry ingredients first. And I wish I had my sharper knife or scissors. I found some right here. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me move this stuff around a little bit. Alright, so we've got our cake mix in here. So I'm going to get a fork too. Well, I've got my little mixer here, but I need a little fork just to work out the clumps for our dry ingredients. Stefan is really looking forward to this cake. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. And we will make it work. So to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of coconut flour. I'm adding another cup of flour because this pan right here, I have kind of a big pan and I want to fill it up. I don't want it to be a skimpy cake. I want it to be a full cake. So that's why I add another cup of flour to it. Plus the coconut flour smells so good. Well, especially if you like coconut like I do. Yeah. So I got my full cup of coconut flour. Hi, honey. I got my sweetness right here. Yes, chocolate, 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 which I need to.
No, coconut.
I gotta buy some more.
No.
Yes. So, I said I was gonna move these. I better move them for good here. There we go. Just working out the clumps again. So I've got 1 chocolate cake mix, 1 cup of coconut flour. Okay, and then we got our Jell-O, our chocolate pudding instant pie mix. Now out of this, so out of this I'm going to reserve a tablespoon for our topping. I'll grab my tablespoon here. This is for the whipped cream topping. Put that right in there like that. The rest goes in the cake mix. Yummy, yummy. Although me and Brian and I are not going to be trying this because we were at the hospital last night. He had like high blood pressure for 2 days and he had a headache going along with that. So we went to Enloe last night and we stayed there pretty late. So that's why I slept in this morning. Didn't make it to church this morning because I slept in, but he checked out. They fixed him up right away, so he was good. They just gave him some, I think, Toradol to help with his headache. And we came home pretty late last night, but at least we know he's good. He's good, and he's feeling better. But for him, it's a wake-up call to try to eat better. For me as well. So even though I'm doing the keto, he's not doing keto, but he's being more aware of what he eats and being more picky now. So he's like, no, I'm not eating no chocolate cake. And I'm like, I'm not eating no chocolate cake. It's too many carbs. So the box directions now, it calls for a cup of water. I'm going to use a cup of milk. It calls for a half a cup of vegetable oil. We're going to use butter instead. And it calls for 3 eggs. I'm going to add 2 more because I added the extra cup of flour. I added that extra cup of coconut flour. So I'm going to add a little more stuff. But first, I want to get all our dry ingredients incorporated here. Try to get the clumps out, get them all mixed together. And we're still not done. I'm going to add a little bit of that Hershey's cocoa in here too. Even though it's already got cocoa in here and I can smell it. It smells really good. This is Stefan's chocolate cake. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I don't know if there's any such thing as too chocolatey. I don't know about that, guys. But we're going to give it our best shot. So I've got my Jell-O mix in here, my pudding mix. I've got the cake mix. I've got my coconut flour. Okay, so what else do we need? I'm going to open up the cocoa right now. So this is 100% cocoa, natural, unsweetened, certified organic, and it's Hershey's. So we're going to do probably, I love the smell. We're going to do a couple tablespoons. There we go. Couple of tablespoons, and for the whipped topping, we're going to add 1 tablespoon. For now, we'll see how far that gets us. I'm going to clear my throat quite often here. Okay. So I'm going to take this cocoa and mix it in with the rest of this stuff here. So yeah, for those of you who love chocolate cake, yummy, yummy. So I think I got this pretty well incorporated here. I'm going to throw this box away. Okay, so I've got 1 cup of butter here. I've got my eggs. Now I've got to stick this chocolate in. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter, not much, and I'm going to stick this in the microwave. Probably about a minute. Maybe you guys could see if you're closer this way. Let's try this. Hi, Lisa. All right. Making a chocolate cake for my kiddo. Just trying to rearrange it to where you guys can see a little better. There we go. I think you can see that much better. So I added a regular chocolate cake mix to this. Chocolate pudding, we reserved a tablespoon for our frosting, our topping. And I put 2 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa in there. And 1 cup of coconut flour, because we're adding to it so it can fit in the big pan. So I'm just making sure all of our dry ingredients are mixed in well. I think we got this covered. I think we do. I think we do. So I think it's all well incorporated there. Okay, and I've got my cup of butter. And I'm melting my chocolate right now. It's not melted yet. You gotta keep it on. So I put it in there for another minute or so. And I'm just gonna kind of clean as I go. So it gets so messy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add our wet ingredients. So I'm gonna add a cup of melted butter. Nice cream combination there. Whoops. Okay. And I'm going to add our eggs, and I'll let these sit out for room temperature. I know I really shouldn't be doing it over. I'm going to just keep this here as my little trash bowl. I just did my nails too, so.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, I just did my nails, so they're getting covered in ooey gooey stuff. Aren't they pretty? I did the jewels this time. Jewels. I like them. Okay, I got one more here. There we go. This is the last one. So I'm using 2 more eggs, like I said, because I'm using another cup of flour. We want to make sure it stays moist. So that's why I do that. Now I thought I had cream cheese. I was going to make cream cheese frosting, but I'm completely out, so I am going to use whipped topping. And I've already added the cocoa, a tablespoon of cocoa powder and a tablespoon of the chocolate pudding mix. So hopefully that will work out. And then my chocolate, I have Hershey's chocolate melting in the microwave right now. This still needs to be, it's still somewhat frozen, so we'll let that do its thing. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. That'll help. Okay, so I got this all ready to be mixed up. Ready to go. Hope I got those on there good. It looks like chocolate pudding to me. Very chocolatey. Very, very chocolatey. Look at that. It's just sticking to it. It's so chocolatey. Let me get the right, like, spoonula thing. I think my chocolate is, ooh, that's hot. So I just put a little touch of butter in here to kind of help it along to melt. And it's pretty much, I just got to move it around and it's good. So I'm just going to set this out. Might have to reheat it in a little while, but that's okay. Okay, now let's get going. Oh, you know what? I need to add my milk. I thought it was a little dry. So I got this cute little, I don't know if you've seen it, but my daughter got it for me. It has hummingbirds on it. It's a little measuring cup. I thought it was so cute. I love hummingbirds. So she did really good. She did really good on that one. Yeah, I think it calls for water, a cup of water, but we're going to do a cup of milk. Definitely need this milk in there. That's for sure. So we'll get this going. Alright, let's get this started again. I'm pretty brave. I'm not wearing my apron or anything, so I'm going to be one chocolate mess. But I am wearing brown, so maybe nobody will tell. Add a full cup of butter in here instead of a half a cup of oil. I did 1 cup of milk. But I did put in that extra thing of flour, so I might add just a little more milk to it. Just going to add a little bit more because it's so heavy. Maybe just, I don't want to add too much, but I'll just add a little bit at a time. Because the box itself calls for 1 cup, so I'm going to do another half a cup. We'll see how that plays out. See how this holds up here. Yeah, but his birthday already come and pass on the 3rd. So, he's just having a little party get together tomorrow. So I wanted to get the cake done for him. Since on his birthday he just had a cupcake. Bought cupcakes for him, so. I didn't make any, I just bought it for him. So there's some loose powder down here. Got all those eggs. And all this, there we go. So I'm going to get another spatula for the Hershey's chocolate. Just dry and clean. Let's cool down the bowl a little bit, not too much, but see, it just needs to be moved around a little bit. But this has a little bit of almonds in it. I did half regular, half almonds. So it's nice and melted. Okay, so I think this guy is ready to go. It's a little thicker because of all that pudding, but that's okay. It's one chocolatey cake. It looks like fudge. Look at that. So dark. Of course, I added more cocoa to it and all that good stuff. Okay, so I've already spray buttered my pan. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this in. And dump it in. Oops. And so with this cake, because of all the stuff we have in it, I'll probably have to move it around a little bit. It smells so good, and like I said, I'm not going to eat any of it because I'm trying to stay good on that keto diet. I just started it, and when I weighed myself the first time, I lost 4 pounds, and I'm still haven't budged from the 4 pounds. I'm still, you know, at the same spot, so I'm hoping maybe by tomorrow or the next day when I weigh myself again, I come down at least a pound or so. For dessert, for Brian and I, both of us had 2 sugar-free little candies. The peppermint, I think, peppermint patty, and the coconut one. They kind of cure that sweet tooth without eating too much and all that sugar and stuff. So this is the real deal for Stefan, though. Real good chocolate goodness here. Okay. So I'm just moving it around evenly, and then I'm going to place it in the oven. 350 or I might do 375. I've been doing 375 on all my cakes. They've been turning out fine, but yep. So there we go. I'm just licking it off, but look. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to put this in the oven. We'll get started on our, I'll flip this around, and we can get started on our whipped topping for it. So I'm going to do the upper oven, bake, and start. And I'm going to put it, oh yeah, it's at 350. Let me take this out. It need to be in there. Okay, and I'm going to leave it in there for about, I'm going to check it after 45 minutes or so, but it should be done in an hour. Just going to wash my hands real quick. Okie dokie. I'm going to put this milk up. I don't need that anymore. Okay, now I got to put this in the sink. I made a little mess over here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yep. Okay, that's raw eggs. I'm just washing this down the sink real quick. Okay. And I do have to wash these guys so I can start on my whip topping. Okay, here is our mixing bowl for our topping. And like I said, I already have the cocoa and a little bit of Jell-O in there. And these guys, I'm just going to eject. Okay, I said eject, and they're not coming out. Because it's still plugged in, I don't know. I'll put them over here in the sink here. There they go. And I got them in here in this bowl. Give them a quick wash. Can't use these in here. Gotta wash them up real quick. Okay. There's one. There's the other one. Honey, what time do you got?
6:24.
6:24?
Yep.
Okay. The cake's in the oven, that's why I asked. Thank you. Alright. Wash these guys. Alright, those are good. I'll grab my mixer. Alright. So my stuff might still be frozen, but if so, we'll just have to take it out and then rework with it again. How you been, Lisa? How you doing? You know, I used to go to your mom's little lingerie parties years and years ago. It's been a while. She was such a fun lady. Okay, I've got this. Alrighty. It's still what you call frozen. So I might have to stick it in the microwave for a minute. I just don't want to liquefy it, but maybe a 30-second thing. It's like ice cream.
Oh my God.
more I just go around the sides, the more looser it is.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Ooh, this smells really good. Oh, it's really good. You really gotta get it. You really
This
gotta
down
get
in
a lot.
here.
You really gotta get a lot. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy, I gotta have it. Daddy. Oh, look at it. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Hopefully that doesn't do anything other than what I want it to do. Yeah, last night was very exhausting. I had to take Brian to the hospital. Because, yeah, we both have high blood pressure, but we were freaking out. He had a headache to go with it, so they checked him out and they said he was good. So we came home, but it was kind of late. I'm glad he's okay.
Alright, go lay down. Go.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's moving around a little bit more.
Alright, go lay down. Go.
Yeah, it's almost all the way melted here. Like I said, I don't want it to turn into just cream. We gotta keep it whipped. I'm thankful I had this whipped cream, because if I didn't, we would really be scrambling to find something to put on the cake. We would have to wait until tomorrow and go to the store and do all that, and I'm just like, nope, I don't want to do that. Because we already have plans for tomorrow. But I'm glad he told me. He said he didn't want real sweet frosting anyway, so
You gonna go potty?
hopefully this will be a lighter version. Just a little bit. Feels like ice cream.
See that? She just ran around the room whining.
Why?
Because she wanted to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you let her outside?
Yep. She immediately ran outside.
Okay. There we go. So I know I got some all over me. It never fails. But we're almost done with this. All right, handy dandy mixer. Let's get to going. So my oven is right now preheated. She just let me know. We're re-whipping the whipping cream, guys. We're redoing the cream. This nice creamy color. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's what it looks like. And we still have to work in the rest of the little chocolate bits on the bottom, the powder. So once I whisk this up, I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator because I don't want it to die down on me. I want to keep it somewhat cool. Alright. Now I'm just going to do a taste test because, yeah, that's very necessary. It's chocolatey, but not too chocolatey. Now, I was going to put this melted Hershey's chocolate in the other cream cheese frosting. I don't think I'll add it to this. I don't know. I could, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll just layer it on the cake first and then put the whipped cream on there. But there isn't like a whole lot, so I don't know. I'm just going to try a little bit. It is cooled down some, so it's not so hot that it's going to melt everything down. Just going to add a little bit. Yep, I think I'll just keep adding it. Seems to be doing well if I do it a little bit at a time.
I'm coming, Kyra.
Do a little bit on everywhere else. Can't call it a Hershey's cake without Hershey's everywhere, right? There we go. It's definitely thickening it up a little bit. And it does have a little bit of almonds in there too, so I want to make sure everything is well incorporated. Alright. Looks good. Pretty good. I don't know how many carbs that was, but this is all I get. Okay, it's definitely chocolatey. You can taste the chocolate bar in here. It's nice and fluffy and creamy. Make sure I don't stick my finger in there, but look at that. Doesn't that look good? It's got a little tan color. So I am gonna stick this in the refrigerator. Make sure it stays cool until it's time to come out. So there it be. I'm just gonna get a plate to cover that. Sometimes grabbing a plate and covering is just so much quicker and easier than grabbing saran wrap. So this is going into the refrigerator. I just gotta make room in my refrigerator. Let's get this towel. All right. What can I move around The bread usually goes down here. Bread goes down there. Cheese goes down here. And you got the milk. The sodas. Cheese can go down here. I'm give this a quick wipe. There we go. Now I'll get on the big old bandwagon here and start cleaning my whole refrigerator. Alright, so I got it in the refrigerator. I think it turned out great. I didn't have cream cheese for a reason. I had to try something different and new. So, but I had gotten 4.5 ounces of Hershey's chocolate. So half of it was just normal Hershey's chocolate. The other half was with almonds. I wanted to try that. And I'm going to give Brian one of these. I can get him out. There we go. Hold on one second. He's going to be like a kid in a candy store. Where you at, babe? There you go. Just lick it. Just lick it. Honey, it's better than having the whole cake. Is it yummy with frosting? With the creams of chocolate? He's not answering me. Is it good?
Yes.
Okay, he said it was good. The first time he just kept licking like this. And he wouldn't answer me. I know I'm cheating right now, but I'm not cheating a whole lot, right? I don't know how many carbs this is. But I hope I still lose pounds. You know, eat all this. Huh?
Look, Kyra's face is all white.
Where's she at?
Look.
I'll take you with me. Where's she at? Oh, the dog is licking it.
She's not supposed to have it. I tasted it. It was good. But she's good.
Well, she's not going to die from it. Turn on the light. It's dark in
face is all
here.
white.
I'm going to turn on the light. It's dark in here in the living room.
I like it dark in here, honey.
I know, but people can't see our dog. Oh, there's no light.
Yeah. See, all you do is turn the heater on.
Oh, there we go.
Your face is-
So there's Kyra. She's
Oh, did you
enjoying
call
that.
my name?
She's
Her
enjoying.
face was all plastered white. It's
But
still
she can
very
have the
white.
rest of this one if it's not going to hurt her.
I don't want her to have too much. Here.
I already looked a little bit on there. Oh.
She likes what Daddy bought her. She's all, this is so good, Daddy.
That's not going to hurt her, though, is it?
No, it's a stick I bought it. I bought
No,
it
no,
from
the
store.
chocolate. That has chocolate in it.
Yeah, that's why I don't want her to have any more.
Oh, okay.
She can't have chocolate.
Oh,
But
she's
it's
looking.
not pure chocolate.
No, I mixed it in with the whipped cream, but it has cocoa powder in it. So I just don't want her to get... Look at her. She's begging for it, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see? There you go. She's licking that as much as he is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay,
You got it on
so...
your sweater, baby.
Of course I do. He says I got it on my sweater. Of course I do. I'm always getting stuff all over me. I'm just going to put these in here. So, we've got the, I'm going to put these in here. Let them soak. And I'm going to put all this stuff.
Yeah, Stefan's got his phone and Jeremy's watching movies, so they're both very, very happy.
So what I'm going to do, Lisa, I'm going to get off here for now, and I'm going to come back on when the cake is done, and then we're going to frost it together. Because it's going to take about an hour, 45 minutes or so. And I'm also going to, I'm going to post the recipe. I can't think and talk at the same time. But anyway, yeah,
We'll see you
I'd
soon.
like to
Very
just
soon.
pause the video and come back, but they don't allow you to do that on live video. So I will be back. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.